Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports, Game 2. And tonight, you look at Boston. Well, here they are walking in the door. We know they're hungry to even the score after losing Game 1. But listen, they're going to have to do it on the road.
And these fans are not going to go easy on them. There is going to be a lot of noise to tune out in this one. Hopefully, they're up to the task.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Castle is out there with Conley. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Livers in at the 3 spot. Conley with the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Pass to Bridges. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Livers. Valanciunas passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Castle. Takes the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Back to Cheeks. Giannis grabs the miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, look, it's big trouble for the defense when Giannis is hitting the three-point shot. There is no stopping him.
Here's Cheeks, and they pick up 2. Cheeks has got his second bucket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Giannis left side. Just 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 5 now.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
And Flag throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Conley, the pass delivers. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Livers. Nice ball movement by Boston. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Cheeks the pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Pass to Livers. On the wing, Giannis. Castle on the wing. Nothing on the board. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Cheeks. The Knicks with the lead. Flag with it. Pass to Cheeks. Here's the 3. No good on that one. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Livers the pass to Giannis.
Well, you could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Flag throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here is Conley. Pass to Livers. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Livers. Defended by Bridges. And it's Livers missing. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Cheeks no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here is Conley. Still yet to score. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
Like this, in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there,
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball. Working. You got to be more careful passing in Sarr's airspace. That wingspan, the anticipation, that's what got him out on the break.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. And it's Cole missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Edgecombe with it, and it's Miller picking him up.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning, and he is going to hammer it home.
Pass to Cole. And here's Jones. Here is Hodges. Hasn't made one yet. Jones with the bounce pass. Cole the pass to Jones. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Jones against Cheeks. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Timeout.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And a new group in for the Celtics. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You look at the monster, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Back to Castle. Here's Livers. Pass to Conley. Got a hand on it. They retain possession.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Hodges. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Cheeks. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. Pass to Hodges. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Inside, and Flag throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And Hodges gets to Conley. Sarr against Hodges. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for New York. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front, up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could...
And looking at where the... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Sarr's checked in for Reed. Clyde comes in for Kevin Love. Bridges is checked in for Bain. And Cheeks is subbed in for Anthony. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Sarr out there with Flag. Then it's Cheeks. Then it's Bridges. And it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Cheeks no good.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
The Knicks leading by 3. For 3, Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got assist number 5 here tonight. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Conley. Back to Castle. Out to Conley. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
How strong is Giannis? I mean, he's just so hard to defend. Sometimes you have to foul.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
The presence Giannis has on the floor is incredible. He's must-see TV.
Down low, Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
Boston making a switch here. Hodges checked in.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Cheeks' shot is good. Cheeks has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Takes a three. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hodges, the pass, delivers. Here's Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The previous play is under review.
it is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Cole's checked in for the Celtics. And the first one drops.
Well, Castle is already a versatile defender, and offensively, he's just scratching the surface. You can see why he won Rookie of the Year.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Puts it up from 12. Cheeks the pass to Fareed. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got his 7th assist in the game. Celtics trail by 10. Hodges the pass to Conley. Hodges with a screen on Cheeks. Out left to the wing. Pass to Cole. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Castle. Back to Valanciunas. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Castle with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate.
Cheek from outside. It's hauled in by Hodges. Celtics trail by 4. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Cheeks kicks to Bain. From the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Hodges has got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Valanciunas is checked in for Hodges. Stephon Castle comes in for Miller. And it's Mike Conley in for Jones. There goes Antetokounmpo. The score now all even.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And good that time.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
It's a pick by Love. Cheeks outside. Love in the post, covered by Conley. 6 to shoot. Sarr with the screen on Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Conley. Sarr pulls it down. Cheeks outside. And the three misses.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now onto the Kumbo. It's off.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Tries the spin move. Launches it. Down it goes for 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Castle or screen on Cheeks. Now onto the Kumbo.
Maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now here is Conley. Now onto the Kumbo. From 20 feet out, Flag with the rebound. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The 3 doesn't go. The Celtics call time. Seconds left in the game. Conley against Cheeks. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Cheeks. Puts up the 3. Misses the 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Antetokounmpo out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Castle. Then it's Conley. And it's Livers in at the small forward position.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Giannis' screen on Cheeks. Here's Livers. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. And it's off. New York shooting at 50% in a decent groove. He drills the 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
does not go in. The Knicks leading by 3. Fires from way outside. Castle pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Onto the Kumbo. Giannis up strong with force.
You can tell Giannis loves delivering in these moments. Puts the team on his back without hesitation.
Cheeks with it. Now Sean. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
The Celtics call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Sarr pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
The Celtics call time. Now onto the Kumbo. Got a piece of it. And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Flag with the rebound.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Buries the deep ball. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Monster.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight.
Here we go.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the opening lineup for New York. Miles Bridges is out there with Flag. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Sarr. And it's Cheeks in at the point guard position.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating. And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Here's Livers. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Takes a step back. Cheeks. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Conley. Castle on the wing. Takes the three. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Back to Conley. From outside the arc, the Knicks pull it in. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship. And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
A 1 for 5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Livers' shot is off.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Conley, and it's rejected. To the wing on the left. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Cheeks. Fires for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Boston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Livers. Now Conley. Got a piece of it. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be...
Celtics trail by 7. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Sarr. Miles Bridges is out there with Flag. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Cheeks in at the 1. Jones from outside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the paint. Here's Berenger. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Berenger's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Jones comes with a double team. The 3 from Edgecombe. counted from distance.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Hodges. He's scoreless. Over flag. And it's Hodges missing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And that one's good. Flag.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. Pass to Miller. Here's Cole. Now here's Jones. Here's Hodges. Looking to end the run. And it's Flag with a rebound.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Shoots it from the corner. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Second is Alex Sarr. Third is Jonas Valanciunas.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Celtics trail by 11. And first timeout of the game called for Boston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon. And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Livers. And here's Castle. And here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Cheeks. And it's New York scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Pass to Castle. Back to Valanciunas. A minute and a half left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Livers.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Cheeks. He drops it from range. Cheeks has got his second basket on the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Livers. Castle outside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. They get it back. Valanciunas, his fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And so it's Boston with it. 11-point game. Outside Conley. Valanciunas sets a screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
first half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinal. Mike Conley out there with Stephon Castle. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Livers in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Conley. Here's Livers. Off the mark there with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
To the middle. Here's Castle. The layup off target.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Count that bucket. Edgecombe's got 5 now.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight. On the interior, they've got to offer more resistance here.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he makes both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 12. Pass to Edgecombe. New York working the ball around now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Flagg's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Cheeks. This one for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Cool. You 2 players.
Here's Cheeks. Valanciunas covering. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
And Boston calls time here.
Timeout. Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Stolen by Valanciunas. Conley on the attack. No good again that time. Knicks leading by 17. Bridges left side. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Cole. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Hodges. Out to the wing. Here's Conley. Boston again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. 11 feet out. Another shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Bridges passes to Cheeks. The three ball. The rebound by Hodges. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out in front, up 19. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for New York. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Conley looking for an opening. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
And it's in there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Valanciunas. Castle fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Castle, takes a three. Rebounded by Sarr. Here's Cheeks. Sarr with a screen on Conley. And finished off by Sarr.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Knicks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for the Monster.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Pass to Sarr. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Valanciunas finds Conley. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Kicks it out to Bane. The three. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Knicks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Take a look at New York. They've been dominant so far in this series, and they can, as we know, complete a sweep tonight with a win.
In the middle of the playoffs, that is huge. They could buy themselves lots of extra rest with a win. That has to be in the back of their mind as they try to close this one out.
So the New York starting 5, they've got Flagg. Cheeks is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Cheeks with it. With the floater, it's hauled in by Giannis. Outside Conley. The 19-foot shot. No good. Shot missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out to the right wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Livers. Valanciunas finds Antetokounmpo. Over Flagg. Boston. No good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Cheeks. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass delivers. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Conley. Defended by Cheeks. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Cheeks outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Castle.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass delivered. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
A different look for New York. Love check in for Flagg. And it's Bane in for Miles Bridges.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
He was all alone on that one.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
The Knicks leading by 4. In the corner, it's Bane. Offline with his 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Livers the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Giannis. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And here they come. On up the court. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Bane finds Love. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That ties the game. 6 points for Giannis.
It's so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Sarr, the pass to Cheeks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cheeks has got 5.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
To the middle, here's Conley, and the layup is good.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Shot and game clock separated by 5, and Sarr throws it down.
That's a big-time vertical target. Alley-oop for Alex Sarr. Yes, sir.
The Celtics shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Valanciunas with a screen on Cheeks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks out front. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll... And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Flag is out there with Sarr. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Cheeks. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. New York trailing. Cheeks outside. And Jones pulls it down. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Here's Cole, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Cole's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the Celtics shooting well, 50% from the floor. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Alex Sarr is second. Jonas Valanciunas third.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Conley inside the line. Drained for 2 points. Conley's got 6.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket. Yes, sir.
Cheeks kicks to Bridges. At the elbow, it's Flag. Over to the wing. Cheeks from outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Hodges. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And here's Conley outside. It's rebounded by New York. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Giannis. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Knicks trail by 4. Now Flag. Back to Cheeks. Launches a 3. He can't get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. Timeout called, the Celtics. So New York ends up going with the new group. And so it's the Boston Celtics Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Antetokounmpo and a new group in for the Knicks. Sar's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Flagg comes in for Kevin Love. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Bain. And Cheeks is subbed in for Anthony. We've got Conley, Antetokounmpo out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Castle. And it's Livers in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 9. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Valanciunas passes to Giannis. Fades away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And Sar throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sar, they rave about his motor.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Conley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Castle. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Pass to Sar. Back to Cheeks. Launches it. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Cheeks from outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Cheeks has got 8.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pass to Livers. Now here's Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him. And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And Hodges kicks to Conley. It's rebounded by New York. Flagg's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drives to the hoop. Cheeks' shot is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Low block shot on the way, and Castle finishes it off. He's got 7.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Pass to Flagg. Some nice passing by New York here. Cheeks from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Cheeks has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for New York. Celtics leading by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The 3. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Celtics lead by 5. And coming up is soon. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Doubled by Conley. Now, here's Cheeks.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
What a response! Hitting a three of their own.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Conley. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. That does not go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
High stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
1:32 left in the fourth. To take the lead. Doesn't get that one.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And get the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8. Seconds. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays, explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
And Allie, thanks so much. Conley against Cheeks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is off. And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, the slam dunk.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Conley scanning the floor. Now Antetokounmpo. And that time also a missed shot. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
The Celtics call time. Valanciunas with a screen on Cheeks. Conley into the lane. Sarr pulls it down. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Flag with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so the New York Knicks have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look.
Now here's Thibault, tightly guarded, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Jones, he's checked in for man, and Giannis subbed in for Collier. Luka Doncic is out there with Thompson. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Wolf in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game. These moments are crucial in Zion's development. This team wants him to be the guy they go to in big situations.
Here's Giannis, guarded by Doncic. Outside Porzingis. from three.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. And if they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Trailing by 4. Doncic. Oh, he misses the layup. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
I think Luka likes getting into it with the defense. I mean, just embracing the physicality.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. Doncic hits them both. And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it doesn't go. And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on. They'll take a 4-2 series victory here in the second round, and the NBA Finals could be just a few games away for them.
Yeah, heading into the conference finals off a big win like
Fears with it for 3, and there's the 3.
And early in his career, that's a great sign for Bronny. Hitting threes, building confidence in that jumper.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Fears. Jaylen Brown out there with Bridges. Then it's James. And it's Levins in at the center position. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from coach.
Allie, thank you so much. Moran outside. Wade! Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Brown. The three is off. Timeout, Blazers. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Now Wiseman. And so the Houston Rockets win the series and will move on. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.